Hello, YouTube. How are you doing? And I'm just going to get Facebook on here too. Let's put a title. Stand by. And if you are on, say hello in the comments below. Let's see what we can get going. Let's get Instagram going. All right, YouTube, how are you doing? Hi, Instagram, how are you doing? And I'm just checking to make sure we got Facebook here with us. And this morning, I'm actually going to take you on a little journey of my morning hot beverage that I want to make. So some people have their coffee, some people have their tea. I've just gotten back into okay, hold on 1 second. Let me see how I get this video screen up. Perfect. Okay, we got Facebook, we got YouTube, and we got Instagram. And YouTube, it's been a while because for some reason the video camera wasn't working on it, but we got you back in action. So I'm so glad to have all three of you here. So this morning, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you on a little journey of what I'm making for my morning beverage. So I don't drink coffee. I don't really like caffeine, to be quite honest. I just don't like the way it makes me feel. I feel like anxious and jittery sometimes. But I got into matcha tea a while ago and I kind of stopped taking it. I don't know why. You know how that works in life. We get on a roll with something and then something else comes and whatnot. So the other day I was like, I really want to get back into this because matcha tea has so many antioxidants. It actually has way more antioxidants than green tea. So I'm going to show you what I've been experimenting with and how I like to take this in the morning. And I just started back yesterday. And I drank it all. So I drank it before I could even pop on in a video. So today I'm like, okay, I'm going to walk you through it and maybe it'll give you some ideas. You can always check in and do more research on your own if you'd like, or check in with a naturopath or a herbalist, especially if you're taking medications. But this is my experiment, and gauging from yesterday, I'm going to add in a couple more things. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to blend all the powders. So essentially what we're doing is we're doing an elixir and an adaptogen. So what is an adaptogen? What is an elixir? So adaptogens are when we have herbs like plants. So usually in powder form. An elixir is a sweet hot beverage, but using natural things like plants and herbs. So that's what we're going to be making today. First, I'm going to get my almond milk. I meant to get everything out ready. Yeah. So for me, I like to use almond milk. And I just put a little bit in because essentially I just want a little bit to be able to blend up all the powders in. So it's probably a good amount. And then what I'll do is I'll add hot water after. So first we'll get our matcha tea. And I just put it in this jar because it's a lot easier to just get to it. And I'm not really good at measuring, but whatever this is, that's what I'm putting in. I kind of just feel it out. I'm going to add some ashwagandha. Ashwagandha is amazing for reducing stress. So really the whole idea of adaptogens and elixirs is essentially using these natural herbs and plants to be able to bring your stress levels down, to be able to bring things more in balance and more in harmony. The ashwagandha, you don't need a whole lot. Like I'm just putting a little bit in there. And these powders come in just like spread out too as soon as it hits the liquid. So you don't really need a whole lot of that. Okay, if you see some of my other videos, I always put maca in. I absolutely love this, and I highly suggest if you do get it, to smell it. Because to me, what it smells like a campfire and like roasted marshmallows. Oh my God, it smells so good. So I just put, actually, I'm probably going to put a little bit more than that because I really, really like maca. But it's like, you don't want to put too much in. Sometimes I put too much in and then it's like kind of throws off the flavor a bit. But this is really good for keeping hormones in balance. This is really good for bringing your energy up. So this one, they even call it energizing adaptogen. And it's spelled M-A-C-A if you're curious. And then I'm adding some wild harvested chaga. So chaga is a mushroom that grows off birch trees. And this is really good to just bring down the blood pressure, blood sugars, and to actually, I read that it can help to slow down the aging process, just saying. But again, do your own research. There's a lot of benefits to this. I don't put a lot of this in. It has quite an earthy kind of taste to it. I'm going to put a little bit more in. I've tried doing, just caught the powder in my mouth. So don't worry, my cough is not like, nothing to worry about. But this one you can do instead of a coffee. It's a really good substitute for that, or a caffeine-free tea. I have tried making a tea out of it, like just straight up water and this, and it was a little bit too much for me. So that's why when I have these things that I know have a lot of health benefits, but I'm not really crazy about the flavor of it on its own, I always try and sneak it in and add it into things. So that's what I'm doing here. And then I'm going to add some collagen powder. So this is really good for your muscles, your tissues, your bones. And so this is something else that I generally don't really like the flavor of. But the way you can take your collagen powders, you can mix it in water. But here's a little tip, because this is what I found. When you mix it in water, if you're just drinking it up as a drink, not so much what we're doing here, just straight up water, it takes a while to dissolve. So if you just drink it right away, it has a really weird texture and it hasn't dissolved completely yet. So when I take collagen in that way, what I like to do is put it in water. I like to stir it and I let it sit for like an hour or so. I go about doing other things and then I come back and drink it. And then it's all completely dissolved and it doesn't have this weird like gelatin or weird texture to it. So if you are going to do it that route, I suggest stirring it, letting it sit. Otherwise, I sneak it in here and then I'm going to add some coconut oil to this so we get some healthy fats going on. I had a weird experience yesterday with my coconut oil because I just got this new jar yesterday, and I was having difficulty opening up the lid. And I thought the coconut oil was hard. But once I finally got the lid on, and it was one of those things where you try to get the lid off and it happens and then the bottle jerks. Anyways, so a huge chunk of the coconut oil went all over the floor, and because it was really liquidy, it was melted, and this stuff is expensive, right? This stuff is really expensive. So I was like, what am I going to do with all that coconut oil on the ground? And no, I did not eat it. I did not put it in my drink, but I did take it and put it in my hair because coconut oil is amazing. You can use it for so many different things, whether it's ingesting it or putting it in your hair or on your skin. Like it's just, even if your essential oils, you can use it as a carrier oil. It's really slippery because I got coconut oil all over it yesterday, but finally got it open. But with your hair, it's really great because it, let me just rinse the spoon here. It really helps to moisturize it and to just get more nutrients back into your hair. So it's a really, I'll be honest, though, it doesn't smell very good. I used to put it in my hair quite often. Just gonna put like a little bit of coconut oil. I used to put it in my hair like overnight or leave it on for a day or two, but it really does not have a very pleasant smell. Some people don't mind it. Some people can really notice it. I've definitely noticed it on other people. I know when I've had it in my hair before, my mom would be like, you can't walk around like that because it smells really strong. It really does. So there's that. So what I'm going to add in differently today is I want to put in a date because I felt like it needed something a little bit sweet. Or if you happen to have, excuse me, if you happen to have vanilla flavored almond milk, you probably don't need to put a date in there. I don't have vanilla almond milk. Just make sure there's no pits in here as well. You definitely do not want to be putting any pits in your NutriBullet. So I'm going to blend this up. Hopefully it's not going to be too loud for you guys. Sorry, all these things are popping up on the screen here. Let me close those. So we got all our good stuff in here. Let me just blend that up. time, I'll get some hot water in here. Just got a new NutriBullet because my other one was like, I think the motor or something was gonna explode or something. It would make such a loud sound, and there would be all this brown dust, or I don't know what was going on with it. So this has, oh, it smells so good. It smells really good, actually. I'm kind of surprised by that. Yesterday, you know what it is? The dates really make a difference. The maca smells really good in there, the coconut oil. So what I do is I have my hot water. I just put a little bit in. And what I do is I'm going to pour a little bit of that in, but at the same time, I use a whisk. And if you look at matcha tea, they usually have like this, like, looks like a bamboo, or it is a bamboo whisk, and they whisk that together. But because I don't have that, I'm just making use with this. I wonder, how can I show you guys? Let's see if, oh yeah, okay. We got you guys there. Let's see if I can, perfect. Okay. So let's just see there, guys. I'll have this in frame. All right. I don't want anybody looking at my tummy. Really weird. So, okay, we got the hot water, and what I do is I just start pouring this in slowly as I whisk that in together. And it really just looks like coffee. It may not taste like coffee, but let me tell you, it's got so many antioxidants in here, so many natural herbs and plants that are going to help to bring down the stress levels, bring things more balanced, your hormones more balanced, boost your energy. There we have it. Let's bring you guys back up here. Now back up here. Okay, cool. All right, there we have it. So just a quick little run through. I put some almond milk in here. I mixed some of my collagen powder, ashwagandha. We have our chaga, our maca, and of course our matcha tea. That was kind of the whole basis for me. I was trying to spruce up the matcha tea for myself because I don't really like it on its own. So this is a fun way to do it. Some coconut oil, and then one date I put in there. And there we have it. Yum. All right, my friends. Well, I hope you got something out of that. And, oh yes, and today is the super full moon, by the way, the last super moon of 2020, which is very exciting. This is in the sign of Scorpio. Put it in the comments below if you are a Scorpio. And actually, the new moon that will be coming up, I believe May 22nd, is actually in the sign of Gemini, which I'm a Gemini. So I'm super pumped about that one. But today is in the sign of Scorpio. It is also called the flower moon. And because we're also in spring and everything is starting to blossom. So for those of you who are registered to the Full Moon Awakening event I have happening this evening, 7 p.m. Eastern, which there'll also be a replay sent out to those registered. So if you can't make it or you want to do it again, that will be available to you. But I'm looking forward to seeing you guys all over there. It's going to be amazing. We're going to do a very fun ritual to just release all that no longer serves us, release all that heavy weight we've been carrying around, and just clearing that energy and getting more centered, more focused. And that'll be through Reiki. I'm actually going to be doing some group Reiki healing on this one, which is new. I haven't done in my past moon cycles, or moon ceremonies, I should say. So we'll be doing that and some Kundalini yoga, meditation. It's going to be a really, really beautiful time together. So I will see you guys all over there. Take care. And let's say bye to YouTube.